I don't believe in the Bible. Well, I do. Through the reading of popular scientific books, I soon reached the conviction that much in the stories of the Bible could not be true. Bible is the Word of God. The consequence was a positively fanatic orgy of free thinking. Here you admitted. You wanted to participate in orgies. And wanted to be free from God. The youth is intentionally being deceived by the state through lies. Yes. They teach evolution to innocent kids. They brainwashing our kids. The Bible is a collection of honorable, but still primitive legends which are nevertheless pretty childish. No interpretation, no matter how subtle, can change this. You don't understand the Bible. The Bible is a holy book. So what? It includes talking snakes, giants, talking donkeys, and ghosts? During the youthful period of mankind's spiritual evolution, human fantasy created gods in man's own image. Well, it's true about Zeus, or any other primitive gods. But biblical God, who talks to Moses from cloud, punishes nations by killing everyone including babies, changes his mind short time after creating the world, and creates traps, in order to blame his creations, is the one true God. About God, I cannot accept any concept based on the authority of the Church. The Church is the only authority who can speak in the name of God. God chose this authority himself. I know this with absolute certainty, although there is no single mention of this authority in the Bible, and although this is the main reason of religious disagreements, I know that only my church speaks the true word of God, and no other church does. And although it's the closest church to my house, and I was raised that way by my parents, I know with absolute certainty that I'm right, and everyone else are wrong. I do not believe in the fear of life, in the fear of death, in blind faith. Well, you should start to fear. It's not matter of your belief. There is a hell, and you gonna burn there for eternity, if you don't start blindly believe in the God of Middle East, and in the church, that on my street, you will suffer forever. And I can't prove it. Can you prove there is no God? I cannot prove to you that there is no personal God, but if I were to speak of him, I would be a liar. But I can prove to you there is a God. You believe there is no God, but I know there is. I do not believe in the God of theology, who rewards good and punishes evil. If there is no punishment from God, why don't you kill when no one see? My God created laws that take care of that. His universe is not ruled by wishful thinking, but by immutable laws. Yes. God created hell. It's not wishful thinking, it's written in the Bible. It's immutable law of the universe. A man's ethical behavior should be based effectually on sympathy, education, and social ties and needs. No religious basis is necessary. Man would indeed be in a poor way if he had to be restrained by fear of punishment and hope of reward after death. It seems to me that the idea of a personal God is an anthropomorphic concept, which I cannot take seriously. Anthropomorphic. Attribution of human characteristics to non-living things, phenomena, or abstract concepts. Yes. It says so in the Bible. God created man in his own image. I feel also not able to imagine will, or goal, outside the human sphere. If there is a creation, there must be a creator. I do not believe in a God who concerns himself with the fates and actions of human beings. You should pray, and let God in your heart. You will see that he listens to you. Scientific research is based on the idea that everything that takes place is determined by laws of nature, and therefore, this holds for the action of people. For this reason, scientists will hardly be inclined to believe that events could be influenced by a prayer, that is, by a wish, addressed to a supernatural being. I believe in Spinoza's God, who reveals himself in the orderly harmony of what exists. Spinoza. He probably burns in hell now. My views are near to those of Spinoza. Admiration for the beauty of the logical simplicity, of the order and harmony, which we can grasp, humbly and only imperfectly. So you're gonna burn in hell too, like him. I even don't know what he said, and when he lived, I only know that my church says that he is burning in hell. Bye-bye.